Stop and listen with your heart. Do not rush through this moment, for it is not ordinary. Be still and set everything aside. Something unseen is moving right now, and it is for you. This moment was written long ago in the hidden places of eternity, and today it has come to find you. It is not chance, it is not luck. It is divine purpose. My voice reaches your soul because your time has arrived. Not tomorrow, not later, now. There is a stirring within you, that deep longing, that rises when everything around you grows quiet. This is not confusion, not doubt. It is a call, the call into the life I have always prepared for you. So I say to you, do not delay any longer. You have wondered if the timing was right, if you were enough, if you had already missed your chance. But know this is the moment. But I tell you, you are not late. You have not been overlooked. Your preparation has not been in vain. Everything you've passed through, the waiting, the quiet suffering, the unseen obedience, I saw it all. I was therein. Every quiet tear. In every moment you chose to believe even when doubt pressed in. You may not have realized it, but your faith kept moving mountains, even when you felt small. And now what was once hidden is rising to the surface. This is the hour you were made for. The shift has begun. There is no more room for hesitation. You've waited, prayed, and asked me to show you a sign. This is that sign. This message is that confirmation. I speak to you plainly. Step forward. The delay was never denial. It was alignment. I was positioning the right people, the right timing, the right resources. And now that all has fallen into place, I say, again, your time is now. Do not wait for everything to make perfect sense. If you understood it all, there would be no need for faith. Trust that I go ahead of you, clearing the way. I do not lead you into confusion. I lead you into purpose. And your purpose is not somewhere far away. It is right here, right now. I see how many times you talked yourself out of moving. You believed the lie that someone else was more ready, more deserving, more prepared. But I do not choose based on appearance or position. I choose based on the heart, and your heart is ready. I chose you before the foundations of the world. When others didn't notice your value, I wrote your name into my eternal plan. Every setback was a setup. Every closed door was a redirection. And now I am turning what tried to hold you back into the very ground that will launch you forward. The weight you carried is becoming your testimony. The pain you endured is becoming power. Do not look back. What lies behind cannot compare to what I'm revealing ahead. The season of delay is breaking. You will feel it. The shift in the air, the opening in your spirit, the clarity in your thoughts. You are not the same as you were even a short time ago. I have refined you not to punish, but to prepare. I have removed distractions not to hurt, but to heal. You needed to be still so that when I moved, you would recognize the direction. And now that the moment is here, I am whispering this truth to your soul. Move forward. Even if you're afraid, move forward. Even if others doubt, move forward. Your time is now. The enemy tried to make you think you were too late, that the opportunity passed, that you missed what I had for you. But nothing I ordain can be stolen. Nothing I promise can be undone. What I have written over your life remains intact. I am restoring the years that felt lost. I am renewing strength where you felt weak. The battle tried to wear you down, but I am lifting you up. I am placing my hand beneath your weary spirit and raising you higher than you imagined. You are not beneath. You are above. You are not forgotten. You are favored. You are not invisible. You are seen by heaven. Can you feel it? The trembling deep within. It's not fear. It's awakening. Your soul knows this is a turning point. You don't need all the answers to begin. All you need is to trust that I walk beside you. You do not walk this path alone. My presence will be your assurance. My voice will guide you through the uncertain places. My peace will steady your heart when doubt tries to rise. Even now I am sending peace to flood your atmosphere. You carried the burden long enough. You questioned yourself long enough. You waited long enough. Now I will begin to open doors you stopped knocking on. Will reignite dreams you thought had died. I will bring forth opportunities that feel tailor-made for you because they were. I'm not doing a partial work. I'm completing what I began in you. not giving you fragments. I'm restoring the whole. There will be evidence. What felt impossible will become your testimony. The very people who watched you struggle will witness your rise, not for your glory but so they know my hand is upon you. Stay close to me in every decision, every step, every word. Keep your heart aligned with my spirit. This acceleration is not to rush you but to position you. This is not a sprint. It is a divine release. The atmosphere is shifting to favor you not because of what you did but because of who you are. To me, you are my chosen, my beloved, my vessel of light. In this hour you will see clarity where there was confusion. You will see stability where there was. Yes, I'm not giving you back what you lost. I am giving you more than what you thought was possible. Let this be the day you remember. The moment everything started to move. The point where your heart caught fire again. You are not stuck. You are being sent. You are not behind. You are in sync with divine timing. You are not too small. You are exactly who I need for this assignment. This is why the wait was long. This is why the pressure was heavy. You were being prepared for something others wouldn't understand. But you're not called to be understood. You're called to be faithful. And your faith is opening the way. Even when you don't see immediate results, know that I'm working beneath the surface. I'm orchestrating alignments you didn't know you needed. I'm handling conversations you weren't even part of. I'm speaking your name in rooms you haven't entered. And when the moment arrives, it will feel like everything happened suddenly. But you will know the truth that I was moving all along, that I never stopped shaping your destiny, that I never left your side. You are not here by accident. You are not hearing these words by coincidence. This is holy timing, and the timing is now. Let every doubt fall away. Let every fear lose its grip. Let every hesitation be replaced with the courage I placed inside you long ago. Stand up in faith. Breathe in peace. Walk forward in purpose. This is the time. This is the hour. Your time is now. You have wondered for so long when things would shift. You've looked at the sky and whispered prayers asking if I still see you. Let me speak now and settle the unrest in your soul. I have always seen you. I have always heard you. The long nights did not go unnoticed. The moments where you gave silently, where you smiled through where you kept going though your strength was thin. I was there through all of it. And now I am here again, speaking to your spirit with clarity. The time has come. No more delay. No more questioning if the season is right. It is. This is not just an opening. It is the appointed moment that was shaped before you even knew to ask. You walked through many seasons that felt like silence, where you did everything right and still faced resistance, where nothing moved and your heart grew tired from waiting. But what you couldn't see is what I was building underneath. I was planting roots so deep that when you rise, no storm can shake you. I allowed the quiet not to punish but to fortify. I held certain things back not to harm, but to protect. And now that the foundation is firm, I am lifting the bell. I am uncovering what was hidden. The promises that seem distant are now drawing near. You've been asking for a sign, something to hold on to. This is that sign. This message is the whisper you've been needing. I don't speak in riddles. I speak with truth. And the truth is, you are more ready than you. No, you're not behind. You're not late. You've simply been refined. And that refinement has made you sharper, stronger, deeper. You carry weight in the spirit that only pressure could produce. What felt like breaking was actually becoming. You were not being torn apart. You were being shaped. That's why it felt so heavy. Because you were carrying the beginning of something holy. There are doors opening now that seemed sealed shut. Opportunities long thought lost are returning, but not in the form you expected. They are coming back transformed, matured, just like you. I have kept records of every sacrifice. I've watched when no one clapped for you, when no one noticed the small obedience that cost you much, but heaven noticed. I noticed. And the harvest is near. But not just a harvest of things, a harvest of peace, of confidence, of restoration. You will walk differently now because you finally believe I am with you, not just around you. This shift isn't about proving yourself to anyone. You don't Oh, an explanation for why you are rising. This moment isn't about revenge or recognition. It's about revelation. I am revealing who you are, who I have always known you to be. And as I do, the opinions of others will begin to lose their grip. The doubts that once paralyzed you will begin to fade. You won't need constant reassurance because my presence will be your confirmation. You will feel me near in ways you haven't before. The air will feel clearer, your thoughts lighter. This is not imagination. This is the result of obedience. You have waited so long for others to affirm your worth, but I have been speaking it over you since the beginning. Before you had titles or roles or influence, I called you mine. Placed gifts inside of you that no one can take, and now I will stir them again. The talents that lay dormant will come alive. The voice that went quiet will speak again. The dreams you buried out of discouragement will start to breathe. Not because someone pushed you, but because I'm awakening you from the inside out. Do not measure what I am doing by what you see right now. My timing is perfect, and when I say now, I do not mean rushed. I mean ready. You are ready to walk through the next chapter. Even if it feels unfamiliar, the unfamiliar is not unsafe. When I am with you, I will walk with you in every new place. I will speak to you when things feel unclear. My light will reveal your steps. Even when others don't understand the path you're on, you are not walking in circles anymore. You are walking in purpose. Remember this. Nothing that was meant for you can be stolen, and nothing stolen cannot be returned in greater measure when I am involved. You have cried over lost time. I am redeeming it. You have mourned closed doors. I am opening better ones. You have questioned your own strength. I am now revealing the strength that I placed in you. Strength you didn't know was there until now. You will rise in this season not because you fought harder, but because you surrendered deeper. There will be quiet miracles, moments when you sense something invisible has shifted and peace rushes. And where fear used to live, there will be people who cross your path carrying answers you never knew how to ask for. And you'll know, not because it makes sense on paper, but because my spirit will affirm it. Your inner knowing will rise. That's the gift I'm giving you. Now, a stronger discernment so you don't repeat what I've already rescued you from. I am not asking you to do this alone. I'm walking with you. I am sending help. I am aligning support that is heaven approved. People who don't compete with you but call out your light. People who don't drain your spirit but speak life into your walk. Do not settle for shallow connections when I am providing depth. Some things had to and to make room for what carries eternal value. The pruning was painful, but it was purposeful. What remains will flourish, and what's ahead will require the space that the old could never fill. You will notice the weight lifting. The mental fog will begin to clear. The constant pressure to figure everything out will begin to fade. Because I never asked you to know it all. I asked you to trust. And your trust has not gone unnoticed. Your belief when it didn't make sense, your praise when it hurt, your love when others were cold, all of it was seen. I have stored every unseen act of faith, and now they are returning as divine appointments. You are stepping into fulfillment, into the answers you once thought were out of reach, into the favor that doesn't need to be earned, into the overflow that doesn't come from striving, into the identity that doesn't shift with opinion. I'm settling you, rooting you, confirming you. What I began in you is not finished. The best part hasn't happened yet. And now I'm bringing you into alignment so you don't miss a single moment of what I've prepared. Your time is not coming. Has arrived. The breakthrough isn't a far-off dream. It is unfolding as you listen. The healing isn't distant. It's wrapping around you even now. Don't look for a perfect sign. Look for my peace. When you sense it, you'll know you are standing in the middle of something sacred. Don't rush past it. Don't question it away. Just receive it. Let it sink in. Let it reframe your view of what's possible. Because with me, nothing is impossible. And this is only the beginning. There is something I have placed within you that the world hasn't fully seen yet. You've glimpsed it in flashes, moments where your spirit felt ignited, when your thoughts were filled with clarity and your heart beat with purpose. But then the weight of everyday life pulled you back, convincing you to delay, to hold off, to wait just a little longer. But not anymore. That season of postponing what I have placed in you is over. I am speaking directly to your heart now. You do not need more permission. You already have my blessing. You do not need the approval of others. You carry my authority. You do not need to figure it all out. You just need to follow the leading that's rising in your spirit. This time is unlike any before. You may feel uncertain, even unqualified, but I have never called you based on qualifications. I call according to purpose, and my purpose for you has not changed, only grown stronger. What seemed delayed was actually being matured. I was shaping not just what you would do, but who you would be. Now you are stepping into alignment. You're beginning to feel it in small, powerful ways. The peace that settles over you when you consider the path I'm calling you to walk. The quiet confidence that begins to replace the anxiety. The fire reigniting in your soul that says, yes, I was made for this. You have spent long enough wondering if the time would ever come, and now I declare it clearly to your heart. Your time is now. You will not miss it. You are not unprepared. Everything you've walked through has led to this divine intersection. There were moments that tried to break you, times when the pressure made you question everything, but those very moments became the training ground for your faith. When others walked away, you kept standing. When everything felt uncertain, you chose to keep believing. Even in silence, you trusted. And now I am honoring that faith with movement. Not just words, but visible movement. There is a shift occurring in your atmosphere, in your relationships, in your understanding of who you are. You're not seeing things the same way anymore. And that is not random. It is revelation. I am opening your eyes to see beyond surface level situations. What once distracted you no longer holds your attention. What once entangled you no longer fits who you're becoming. The discomfort you feel around old patterns is a sign you've outgrown the space you used to settle for. I am expanding your life, stretching your influence, and deepening your roots. You do not need to worry about how things will unfold. That is my role. Your role is to walk in obedience, even when the step ahead looks unfamiliar. I will never call you where my grace cannot sustain you. Even now I am going before you, making crooked places straight. I am softening hearts that once resisted you. I am causing favor to find you in places where doors once stayed closed. Do not look at past rejections as evidence of future outcomes. I am doing something new. I am making rivers in the desert and paths in places others said were impassable. The time of proving yourself is finished. Let go of the need to explain your worth to those who cannot see what I placed inside of you. You were never meant to be understood by everyone. You were meant to be faithful to me. And in this hour, I am unveiling what I've been shaping in secret. The conversations you weren't part of, the moments you didn't see. I was speaking your name, setting things in place for what's next. Some things will make sense only after they happen. But trust that none of it is coincidence. You are walking into the manifestation of my careful design. Let your heart rest. I know that for so long, you've lived with internal tension, the push and pull between waiting and readiness. But now I am giving you clarity. The confusion is lifting and the fog is clearing. You'll know what to do, not because someone told you, but because my spirit is stirring within. You will wake up with direction. You will sense peace even when the path feels new. You will recognize my hand in unexpected places, the timing of a conversation, the arrival of a person, the stillness in a moment where you once felt fear. These are signs of my presence. I have not forgotten the details. The small hopes you thought were too insignificant to matter. I hold them in my hands. The specific prayers, whispered in tears. The desires tucked deep in your heart. I remember everyone. You don't have to fight for my attention. You have always had it. Been working not just on the things around you, but within you. That's why the shift feels internal before it shows externally. You are being transformed from the inside out, so that when the blessing arrives, your heart will be ready to hold it. I'm not just giving you a moment. I'm giving you a mantle. You will carry this season not as a reward but as a responsibility. You will be light to others who are still in. They're waiting. You will walk in confidence that doesn't come from knowledge but from relationship. You know me. You have trusted me. And now, you will walk with me into the new I have promised. Don't shrink. Don't second guess us. Don't lower your expectations to match what others think is possible. I didn't call you to blend. I called you to shine. Even in rooms where you feel out of place, remembered, I sent you. Even in situations where you feel unqualified, remember I qualified. Your presence is not a mistake. Carry something from heaven and I will make space for it to be seen. You may not have all the resources right now, but I do, and I am the source. I will supply everything necessary. Wisdom, strength, help, timing. All of it will arrive as you keep walking. The provision will meet you on the path. So, don't wait to feel ready. Don't delay, because you can't see the finish line. Just move. I'll meet you with what you need along the way. I've always done it. I'm not changing now. This isn't a fragile beginning. This is a powerful continuation. What was started in secret is now being revealed with purpose. The seeds you planted with tears are now breaking through the ground. And what rises will not just bless you, will bless others through you. I have kept you, preserved you, matured you, not to stay hidden but to be revealed in my timing. And now that timing is here. You have stood through storms that were meant to silence you. You have endured days when the silence from heaven felt deafening and nights when your prayers felt unanswered. But even then, especially then, I was near. I was shaping your endurance, fortifying your inner strength and anchoring your spirit. In truth, my hand was never far. And now, the waiting has turned into fulfillment. The hidden season has reached its conclusion. You are not entering a new moment by accident. You are stepping into what was always yours, preserved and protected for such a time as this. Everything that tried to convince you it was over. The disappointments, the closed doors, the inner doubt, they no longer have authority over you. I have broken the grip of fear. I have silenced the voices of guilt and shame. I have cleared away the fog of confusion. This is your release. This is your rise. Your time is now. You are not who you were when this all began. Your faith is no longer fragile, is forged. Your identity is no longer tangled in opinion. It is rooted in truth. You no longer question whether I am with you. You know I am. That unshakable knowing is your strength. Now, it is what will carry you into the places I've already prepared. Yes, they are already ready. And now so are you. The world has yet to see the fullness of what I've placed inside you. You've seen glimpses, but I am bringing the fullness into view. I am giving you new vision, new language, new strength, and it will all flow with ease. Not because the path is always smooth, but because I am walking it with you. Every step, every breath, every breakthrough, you are not alone in any of it. There will be moments when you'll look back and realize it all made sense. Every delay had a purpose. Every loss had a lesson. Every season of waiting was preparation. You'll look back and smile at the timing, because it was always perfect even when you couldn't see it. I was aligning things too great for you to understand at the time, and now they are unfolding in a rhythm that no one can stop. What I have opened, no one can close. Those who once doubted your value will witness my favor on your life. Those who turned away will see me lift you, not for pride but for purpose, because I never forgot what you carried in silence. Never overlooked what you surrendered when no one else saw. Your obedience in the dark is about to be honored in the light. My glory will shine through you, and those around you will have no doubt. I have done this. You will begin to experience ease where there was once struggle. You will begin to speak what once you kept buried. You will feel lighter, stronger, and more aware of who you are and who I've always been. The pressure is lifting. The doors are opening. The waters are parting. You are not just stepping into opportunity. You are stepping into divine alignment. I am aligning you with the right people, those who speak life, not confusion. I'm sending voices into your life that echo heaven's truth over you. No more tolerating what drains your spirit. No more compromising what I placed inside. You will walk with boldness, speak with clarity, and love with purity. Are rising into identity, authority, and peace all at once. You were never meant to stay hidden. The battles you faced in silence were not the end. They were the start of something sacred. You are a testimony in motion, a vessel of my presence, a carrier of something eternal. What you touch will be blessed. Where you walk will be claimed for good. Your words will carry power, not because they are loud, but because they are filled with truth. Do not be afraid of what's ahead. I have already stepped into tomorrow, preparing every detail. You don't have to rush, strive, or beg. Just stay close to me. When you listen, I will speak. When you pause, I will reveal. When you ask, I will answer. The relationship you longed for is deepening. I'm not just showing you where to go. I'm showing you who you are. This is not just about movement. It's about transformation. You're not just walking into a better season. You're walking into who you've always been. The best version of you has always been connected to me. And now nothing will stop what I've placed in motion. You will rise. You will heal. You will build. You will become. I declare this now. You will not go back. You will not collapse under pressure. You will not forget what I said. You will walk into fullness. You will embrace the now. You will honor the process, but you will also celebrate the arrival. This is not the middle. This is the turning. This is the unfolding. This is the answer to what your soul has been crying for. You have reached it, and now walk with faith into what has already been written. Let this be the moment you remember, when your spirit leapt, when your heart shifted, when the words reached you so deeply that something inside you stood up again. I am the same God who called you at the beginning, and I am still calling now. Louder, clearer, closer. This is the time. This is the moment. Your time is now. If you receive this, if you believe this, if something in you says yes to this moment, comment amen below.